Hey everyone, here's 5 things that I'm absolutely loving about my Florida butterfly garden right now.
And number one is definitely the fact that there is so much life in my garden. Look at this little hummingbird flitting around on my salvias. I call these bees the big bombers. I'm sure they have another name. Here's a zebra longwing and a monarch out enjoying the sunshine. Got fritillary on the Mexican sunflower. Look at the little hip pockets full of pollen on this guy. These guys are so fun to watch. And here's this little one. There's my red tropical sage, always a pollinator favorite. This is right outside my garden room. Look at all the activity. Like everybody's everywhere. I love it so much. This is another type of scoliid wasp. I think it's called the feather-legged scoliid. And then this is the noble scoliid again. I showed y'all in the last video on the sweet scent. Another gorgeous monarch. Enjoying Buddleia again. And here's just a little bit of all the flying around and chasing. Gorgeous giant swallowtail on the zinnia. I'm seeing so many more of them, and the polydamas. It's because I raised them. There's a swallowtail again. So beautiful. I love raising these guys. I love going out to my enclosure and just having them ready to go. That's a little Horace's dusky wing on Mexican sunflower. And this is a great southern white on my Florida native lantana. And this is another Horace's dusky wing that you get to see up close. It was happy to stay put and let me film it. And look at these two. We're not going to talk about what the two up top are doing. And I love these guys. Thread-waisted wasp.
This is a time of year that I spend more time enjoying my garden and less time working in my garden. And one of the things that I love to do is photograph all of the incredible little life forms that spend time in my garden. I love just hanging out with them and taking pictures of them and sharing them with you all in the community posts and right here, right now.
Sweat bee, Mr. Adorable, Tursa sphinx moth. Not sure who this is. Still have to look it up. Spicebush swallowtail caterpillar, zebra swallowtail, giant swallowtail, monarch, gorgeous. My little pipevine swallowtail from the last video. And when are you going to see this shot? The bottom of a great purple hair streak. Look at the blue.
Next, the regular rains have started here in Florida, and my plants are super happy. A hose can only do so much. Look at my gorgeous beauty berry. I mean, it's pretty spectacular. It's blooming and thriving here, and the regular deep, heavy rains are helping make this happen. Look at the gorgeous little flowers. And they're starting to put on the berries. Oh my gosh, Florida native plant. I love it, and I love that it's so happy here. Look how huge and happy my elephant ears are. And my split leaf. Remember these when they froze back? Gorgeous, dark green, thriving, and grateful for the Florida afternoon thunderstorms. And yes, I'm still having to hose water my plants that are in pots, which I do have a lot of them. But the rains are taking great care of my plants that are in the ground. And I love it. And they love it. And it's less hand watering for me. I just hope now that they've started, they're going to stay consistent and not start messing with me in my garden. Rain, we want you to stay. Couple days a week, 3 days a week. Let's make that happen. Weather, blue sky, sunshine, humidity. Bring on that Florida rain. And up next, deadheading. There are so many flowers blooming right now, and I find it so relaxing and satisfying just to walk through my garden and do a little trim here and a little trim there, keeping everything fresh, bringing on new blooms, looking around at butterflies, Mexican sunflowers, zinnias. Buddleia, salvias, verbena, monarch magic. Look who's on my sweet scent. Beautiful monarch. See, butterflies love it too. And that is something I'm regularly deadheading because I don't want the seeds blowing everywhere. I try and just drop them down in the base so I'll have more grow up. Usually I do this with 2 hands where I'll hold the stem when I trim it. So I'm just going to direct it back so it falls down. Oh, there we go. I'll just take it and put it in the pot so we can get more growing. And sometimes I don't deadhead because I want to collect seeds. This is one of my mallows, the mosquitos, and I want to get seeds for that. Look how cool that is. You can see them in there. I can probably collect this pod now, but I want to draw it a little bit more. It's the hibiscus mosquitos. There's another pot over there. Oh, that one's really dry. Listen. Look at all those seeds. Oh gosh, so that could be another one collecting seeds, but it's not quite time. I do have some that I'm getting seeds from, but that'll have to be another time of year of a favorite thing. Every once in a while, I accidentally get a flower too. It happens. And I love keeping my tropical sage deadheaded. It keeps more blooms coming. It makes them fuller. And fuller with more stems means more flowers. And number 5 is a year-round favorite. I love learning. I love learning about new insects I see in my garden, new butterflies, caterpillars, new host plants, new Florida native plants, watching and making observations in my garden, how the butterflies fly, how they interact with each other, how the caterpillars behave on their host plants, how flowers bloom, how plants go to seed, how I collect the seeds, how to get the seeds to germinate. There's always something new going on. There's always something to learn about. And I absolutely love it. And I guess even more to top it all off, there's got to be a number 6. I love sharing it all with you guys. I love getting to know you all through our emoji questions. It's just fabulous. Okay, you guys, I know it's happened. I'm like trying to stay focused, but we're just pausing a minute because there's an eastern tiger swallowtail in my garden and I haven't seen one. It's been a while. And it's a female. And oh my, I hope. I mean, she looks new. Oh, she's perfect. Look how gorgeous. I can't stand it. Okay, I'm going to go try and get some pictures of her. And I'm going to keep my eyes on her like a hawk. See if she's going to decide to try and lay some eggs anywhere. Okay, so where were we? Oh, it's your turn. Tap the like button, and I want you to tell me in the comments, it's not an emoji answer, what fabulous thing is your favorite thing that's happening in your life right now? It doesn't have to be gardening related, just something fabulous you want to share with everyone. Can't wait to read what you have to say. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. I'm going to go chase a butterfly. Bye, everyone. Okay, you guys, so I just finished editing this video and there's a little problem. It's only 12 minutes long. Y'all, I don't do 12-minute videos. I do longer videos than that. 12 is not enough. If you think 12 is not enough, give me a thumbs up emoji for yes, longer than 12. But you still have to post the other comments. So anyway, I have some exciting stuff going on that you'll probably see in the next video the results of. So I thought, I'm just going to share a little preview with you. My oldest daughter just bought her first house. And I know this is shocking. She's moved closer to me. Only 30 minutes, but it's 30 minutes that makes a difference. So she's now living in St. Augustine, which I couldn't love more. She went to Flagler College there, and so I have spent a lot of weekends up there, and I just love that city. And now she has a house there, and that's a city that's close enough to us that we'll just drive up for a day and come home. They do have an extra room for us, but they just moved in and they're not ready for that. So tomorrow, my husband and I are getting up early. We're just going to drive up there, see their house, spend the day with her, and then come back home. And then you'll be watching this video. This is her first time having property where she can plant her own garden, and she's so stinking excited. And I'm so excited for her and to help her. And last week, one day when she was off, she went to a garden center that has a big Florida native plant section to it. And so she's walking through, talking to me on the phone, reading names of plants to me. And I'm telling her, yeah, get that. No, don't get that. But they had some plants that I wanted. I said, yes, get that for me. And I was so excited. I don't even remember what I got. So when we go see her, I am getting the plants I bought, and I also bought a bunch for her too. I ended up paying for all of it, because that's what mamas do. And anyway, I get to see what I bought. I'll be bringing that home, and then I'll share it with you on Thursday's video. And also, we're going together, my daughter and my husband and I, to that same nursery. So, I know I'm so excited for that because I love visiting plant nurseries, and especially ones I haven't been to before. Oh my gosh, you guys! I just turned around. Look who's there behind me. My little Eastern Tiger Swallowtail. When did I finish filming that? Well, that was like Friday, Saturday, Friday. It was Friday. And she's still here. Oh, I'm going to definitely be checking my wild black cherry trees. Look how beautiful she is. Can't even stand it. And we're going to go into the enclosure right there. I posted in the community this morning that 2 giant swallowtails closed. So we're going to go in there and check and see if they're ready to fly. Oh, I'd say that's a yes. Other one's hanging out back there. I'm waiting for him to calm down. This one's a male. And I think the other one took off as soon as I opened the enclosure. I actually think this one's going to find its way out because it's right here. Come on, sweet baby. There we go. And yes, there's going to be more coming. And all those eggs that I took in the other day, they all hatched. So inside I've got a bunch more baby giant swallowtail caterpillars. They like to have their little heads rubbed. You want to see something funny? Remember these little enclosures? And yes, we're going to have everything grow back. Well, it's not going to grow back well if you got a big old caterpillar in there with munching everything down. You see him back in the corner? And now it's going to pupate in there. So apparently I have another outdoor butterfly raising enclosure. And that's just fine. I'll take it. He's adorable. And then see this right here? I got some swamp milkweeds from Plant Local, and I put them in here because I want them to get to go to seed. And they're all getting ready to put on flowers. And my hope is, well, first of all, I got to pull them all out and do a little hose rinse, get those aphids off of there. But I have a hard time getting seeds to grow for the next year. And I'm hoping that by doing this and not having them all get eaten down by caterpillars, they'll flower. And then when they're flowering, I'll take them out and set them down, let them get pollinated, and then I'll put them back in there and let them go to seed. That's my little plan. We'll see what happens. Okay, now I'm going to go, and I'll see you all on Thursday. And thank you for watching. Tap the like button. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not a subscriber already. Okay, bye everyone. This is for real this time. For real. I'm really going. Bye.